Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Voice to the Void here with Topaz. I'm currently going and looking over some new changes you might see. They look a little pagoda-esque, but for the most part, I think they look a lot more Viking than what I had with my weird little buildings over there. They sort of look Viking-esque. Kind of going for that Norse building feel with my towers over there and over here. As you see, I finished off this tower. I have little thing up here, and it's nice. Nothing too complicated. Just your standard tower. For the most part, I extended the roof up on that a little bit. I had a nice roof over here, and I got this working. So now there's a piping system right underneath, as you can see. Goes down into the basement over here, and it's all connected in. So now our filters will be able to pull out what we need. However, there's a problem. Basically, there's no redstone signal coming from these things. For that, we're going to need a few different things. One of the first I'm going to have us look at ends up being, well, we have to get a few things cooking. I'm going to be taking the stone, having that cook. I have some leftover bricks, and I'm going to have to see what's in here. Ah, good. Some redstone. Some coke coal. You can be our fuel source instead. That. Hold this off to the side. And what I'm going to need is, in fact, ooh, tin dust. Good. So, if I have some iron. You know what? Will it work with copper? Let's see if I can get a few copper to experiment with. Okay, so if I take the copper... Aha, it does work with copper. That'll be handy. What I'm wanting is, in fact, redstone. I'll just take all this, dump it in there, and put my Klein star in. Soak up any of the extra. I'll take a stack of that out. Shove that in for now. See how many we can get out of that. We're going to be wanting something redstone wiring. The wiring is one of the major components that we're going to need. I'm also going to put in a bunch of stone here so that that'll get going. And while we're at it, let's take out some of this iron dust and put in some of this other tin ore. We have our extractor over here, plenty of rubber. Grab that. I probably could use more stone, so I think I'm going to do that. As you see, I also replaced these with, well, if they want to work today. Okay. They're still not working perfectly, but now they're stone as opposed to just the regular wood ones. I'll keep the silicon wafer. No, I'm not going to keep the silicon wafers in there. I'll put those in here. That'll work just fine. Iron dust. Take that. Put it in here. There we go. Much better. So, let's see. That's a weird glitch. Next thing that we're going to need, oh, more smooth stone, of course. So, go in here. No, let's do that. Focus this. Let's get a stack of smooth stone. I actually only need half of that. Let's get rid of the dirt and the cobblestone. And this random torch. You know what, these furnaces, don't need them at the moment. That's the nice thing, being able to just turn everything straight into EMC, and then I can turn the EMC into what I actually want. Okay. So, as you see, when I put smooth stone in, I'm getting stone wafers out. stone wafers are basically what we're going to be needing quite a bit of. We're going to be making a few different devices from it. Let's see. Good. Plenty of stuff in there. Good, this one's open. So I'm going to take these stone wafers. One of the first things I need to make is, in fact, these stone anodes. So now I have stone anodes. So I can then also take it and put on, let's get 3 of those, and is there one where I just put 1 in the middle? Let's look up. For the most part, I'm wanting to go and make a actual timer, because that will give a regular pulse out to all of the required items. So that requires those, a cathode, which is just a redstone torch on top, and a pointer, which requires a regular stone. So let's see if I can get something. Here's a stick. There we go. That should be good. So, let's see, what was that again? Stone pointer. Oh, need the redstone torch still. So let's get a few redstone torches going. Got 3 redstone torches. Let's get a redstone torch in the middle. Wafer at the bottom. Get a cathode. And let's get a stone at the top. Get a pointer. There we go. So now if I put that there, put these 2 at the top, basically just following that recipe. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 1. Timer. Perfect. Now, over here, I have red alloy. What can I use red alloy for? Well, primarily it's just red alloy wires. Oop, you have to actually stack them vertically. It does not work horizontally. I don't know why. So now if I take this and I So I need to make jacketed wiring. So as you see, you can jacket it with everything. So bookshelves, wool, stone, cobblestone, whatever you want. But let's look at cobblestone. So I need covers. So in my inventory, I have, let's do just a regular stone one. Oop. Let's move that out there. So I have covers. There we go. So oh hey, there we go. Hollow stone cover. And if I put what I need in the middle. Okay, so a red alloy ingot in the middle. I get stone jacketed wiring. And red alloy wire. And we have our timer somewhere around here. There we go. So all of that. Perfect. Just what we needed. So we got that going. Plenty of these going. And thus we should be able to have that. Have that. And then I can put my timer down. Let's subtract a second to it. So now every 1 second it's going to pulse out and try to draw out any of that. Do we have any of that in there? We do, but it's not coming out. Why? Well, it's probably that I'm trying to pull from the bottom at the moment, so because I'm trying to pull from the bottom, I don't think that's actually going to end up working, because I think it's just going to try drawing from this spot down here. So I think I'm actually going to have to figure out a way to put it on the side. So how will we do this? Well, I'm going to go fixing this, and I'll be back when I'm done, because basically it's just rearranging things as opposed to actually changing anything. So I'll be back shortly. See you more then. Aha! I have it working. As you can see by the flashing little things there, I finally have configured it. So I changed it around a little bit. Right now, let's knock some of this stuff out of the way. So instead of using my redstone tube to get all of that type of stuff running, there you see, everything's headed off. This will help in the piping eventually. So I have this going from the extractor over here. I have my timer right there. It's ticking across this redstone wire. I have that there. I have my macerator over there. Let's see what it looks like topside. Well, I already really know what it looks like topside, but yeah. So here you go. Looks pretty clean. Now you're seeing the pipes on the top. Now I can manually insert things right there, and I can non-manually insert things other ways. All of it, as we have the piping going, is basically going to go in here. So as you see, copper dust being burnt into the normal stuff there. Just going like normal. Let's get all of those fun dusts that I picked up on the way out there. My overclocker upgrade that I probably should pop right back into macerator. Let's put that in here. So, man, does this server have a little bit too much lag for my taste, but yeah, there we go. Now that'll keep transferring, and I can get plenty of delicious EMC. And the delicious EMC can be turned into all sorts of wonderful things. So, let's see. As you see, I've done a little bit of redecorating up here. Well, now that I have that, I could use a sorting system. Yes, cows, we know you're over there. Oh, server's going to restart in 1 minute. I'm going to be back shortly thereafter to basically go and try and see if, we can get a quarry system set up or just have some general digging going on. Oop, skeleton. Die, skeleton. Die, evil skeleton foe. So, be back after that. Ooh, good. There we go. That dangerous portal that we went through earlier. Ooh, plenty of EXP. So, yeah. See you right after the break. Hey, welcome back. So, sorting machine is going to take a few more items than we currently have lying around. Well, kind of. Take those out. Let's see if I have... Good. Plenty of those. We need some more doped wafers. So... let's see what we can steal from this. I'm just going to go with the normal ones again, leave those in there for fuel when we need some larger ones. So for the most part, right here, it's 2 red doped wafers, the filter, blue alloy ingot. That's going to be one of the next things. So remember all of that annoying dust that we have, this nickelite. Well, that's exactly what this wants. However, I think it wants Let's look for blue alloy. Or hit R on that. Oop. R. R. And it needs silver. I don't think we have any silver hanging around. So I'm going to be going off on a hunt for that. And when I get back, I'll find more. So, or I'll turn it into the blue bars that we need, and I'm probably going to need more for some solar panels and some batteries. So I'll be back after a little while. Okay, I'm back. So I have my silver, 1, 2, 3, and nickelite. Toss that in. I'm also going to teach silver to my transmutation table. That way I won't have to run around looking for it again. Toss in some of these spare items that I don't really need at the moment. But for the most part, the reason we're doing a sorting system is so that I can just stick all of the items into a chest or into some other sort of device, and it will immediately sort it through our entire pipe system. So I won't have to worry about any of the different details. Maybe I'll put this upstairs. But I still have to figure out, I'm probably going to give it its own little, the sorting house. Oop, forgot. There we go. So, still have plenty of batteries, circuits. Yeah, let's use this one again. I'll take my handsaw out. So I think I still have filter rigged up. There it is. Red doped and a piston. That just needs iron ingots. I put iron ingots somewhere around here. There we are. So, piston. One more of those. Oop. Dump it in there. Oop. Apparently that was the last one. That's okay though. We only need one filter for this. Sorting machine. 3. And just need one at the moment. So I have that. I need a bunch of iron ingots and 2 of the red doped. So red doped, iron, 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 and sorting machine. It's like the magical sorting hat thing, except for other types of items. Basically, between this episode and the next one, I will be... Stupid Grove of Skeletons. I'm going to call that Skeleton Grove. Instead of charging in there blindly, I'm going to stay in here where it's nice and happy. Oh good, I think it's... No, it's just wasting its time. But for this, I'm going to need a few things. Remember how we were making batteries? Well, we're going to need to make a new type of battery. So let's look at that. So what I want is a battery box, which requires a bunch of bluetricity batteries. Require nickelite, copper, and tin. So let's grab out that nickelite again, and some copper and tin. So copper and tin should be in here somewhere. Iron, tin. There we go. So stack of tin and a stack of copper. I have some extra, that's perfectly fine to have. Okay, so what I'm going to have is that. What was it? Copper, tin in the middle. Where are you, tin? Where'd I put you, tin? Where? Where have you gone? I've lost my tin. I've lost my mind. I don't know what I did. Where did the tin end up? I'm sure somebody's going to say, hey, you threw it on the floor, or you did something else with it. Or you dumped it right back into the table, or hey, the transmutation table lagged or something, or any one of these things could definitely be it. But, oh, perfect. Let's get a bunch of those. We have 7 bluetricity batteries. What else do we need? Iron, wooden plank, ingot. So let's see what I have now. Wooden plank. Let's put that in there because I'm just going to be very forgetful and not remember those. Iron and blue alloy ingot. Perfect. Battery box. Wonderful. Next, to charge that, we're going to need a solar panel. That's the easiest way to do these. And we're trying to be a little bit eco. I mean, we have cows mooing in the background. So a bunch of blue doped wafers around a blue alloy ingot. Okay. That shouldn't be too hard. So let's start this up again. Have that. And I left my nickelite in there. And I think I have some more nickelite in here, don't I? A little bit more nickelite there. I'll have to get some more than that. That's not going to last us very long at all. I don't know. Well, you know what? We should have a convenient source of nickelite, or of energy coming from this thing. Here we go. And plenty of stone wafers to boot. So let's put that in to now get charged. So all of our stuff will eventually be automatic here, and maybe we can get a decent means of production up and running. So now let's go in here and get it to energy. So dunk that in. Then take the glowstone, put it in there. Should all be fuel. Get a stack of nickelite. Grab that back out. Now we should be able to hop over here and toss in some nickelite. So I'm going to need a bunch of these. So for the most part, I think I'm going to need a little house. So let's dump. Yeah, there we go. So get some of this. Dump in all of that. Don't want that. Put in that. Let's get enough for a sorting house. You know what? 1 stack should be enough. We only need a little building. So let's see. Where should our sorting house be? It's a big decision, because it is the sorting house. I don't think that this tree is going to do very well in its current location. Do. Again, this feels a little bit counterproductive in some ways. Now, of course, I could just be running around trying to get my flying ring and stuff like that, but for the most part right now I'm just going to be trying to get what I can. Let's see, that's our mine. I think, you know what, a little bit over here, right on top of this thing right here. This will be a good spot for our little sorting house. There we go. Let's put a door in the middle of it. Do, 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 da. Okay, so this is going to be our little sorting hut. I'll make it pretty later. For the most part, it's just going to be a little square hut here. And it's not going to be anything really complicated. Just your standard sort of hut. Right across the top. And beautiful. Okay. So fill that in. Now, I'm not really that concerned about a lot of this because I'm going to be digging up quite a bit. And certain things are going to end up in certain locations, such as this battery box is going to live over here. There we go. And now inside I'm going to be having my sorting machine. Sorting machine hooked up to the bat box. Let's rotate it to go regular. I think that's right side up. It looks right side up at least. Okay, so now we have the bat box out there, and I should be able to get my little solar panel right on top of it. One solar panel should be enough right now. I might need more later, but there we go. 5. Come on, alloy furnace. You can do better than that. So, just to get this set up for when we need it. Need 3 more. Come on, alloy furnace. You can do it. You can do it, alloy furnace. Come on, come on. So as you see, there's a little bit of the battery box sticking out there. That's okay though. That should be perfectly fine. We have that out back, so it shouldn't be a problem in any of these cases. I mean, we could put it out back. That's true. Don't tell me I completely destroyed my battery box. Okay, good. Oh, there you are. Because red power does not have an item for destroying things, which I'm actually kind of thankful for. It's just so much easier to destroy with a pickaxe than trying to get a bunch of different things going. There we are. You know what? Take that up. And we should have plenty of these left to make it a bit prettier. There we go. And there we go. We're going to have a bunch of underground tunnels. This is just going to be the regular sorting facility here. Yeah. So a lot of the time with these projects, if you're really wanting to get a speed run done, be all set up with all of your easy sort systems, really just one, then you're going to want to, of course, have these going well in advance. I'll be right back when it's done. Okay, here I am. Here I am. Finally got the last one, so I have my little solar panel now. Yay, solar panel! There we go. Now, this should be rather easy. Just take this, stick it right here, and behold. So this should now be charging, I hope. Come on, solar panel. Here, boy. Here, solar panel, solar panel. Maybe it's charging this in here instead. No, still no power. Really? Why? Okay. Let's see what happens when I put down the box and then a solar panel on the box. Are you charging now? You're still not charging. It is, in fact, still daylight out, so, why aren't you charging? Well, I'll figure this out so that I can get my, sorting system working. I'm probably going to do a little bit of tunneling so that I can get down and get, everything across to there, and maybe get an input chest over here, and maybe one my home base barn thing. But yeah. So my little hut there, maybe decorate it some more. But until then, bye. See you next time.